around 60 degrees. So let it this be the height of the tower. So if this is your height of the tower and the other end is like your 60 degrees to the top end, right? So this should be your 60 degrees. So this is clear. This is your 60 degrees. From another point 10 meters away from this means from we are having one more point which is 10 meters away from this. The line joining this point to the foot of the tower, angle of elevation of the tower is again 30 degrees. Means the angle of elevation from this end to the other end is how much? 30 degrees. Hope this is clear up to here. Now he is asking find the height of the tower and the width of the road. Okay. So let this x be your road. So what do we assume here? We need to assume that let height of the tower is equal to the height of the tower. The height of the tower is equal to h and let width of the tower. Let the width of the tower is equal to, that is the road, is equals to your x. Okay, I mean okay, this is the width of the road. So tower, the width of the road is equal to your x meters. And also we have given that the distance between them is 10 centimeters and the angles of elevation. The angles are how much? 60 degrees and 30 degrees. I hope this is clear up to here, right? So from the figure, what can be interpreted? From the figure, here we are having two different angles. So I'm taking here one angle as tan 60 degrees. That is equivalent to your opposite by adjacent. Similarly, I'm taking the other angle, that is your tan 30 is equals to opposite by adjacent. Here, the adjacent is your x plus also the distance, the other distance. That is from this end to this end. It would be x plus 10 meters. Hope this is also clear to everyone. So let us look at the next one. So tan 60 is root 3 is equivalent to h by x. So when I'm substituting for the value of h, what I'll get is root 3x. Let me name it as equation number 1. And similarly, tan 30 is equal to h by x plus n. And 30 is 1 by root 3. And 30 is 1 by root 3 is equal to h by x plus n. So by doing the cross multiplications here, I would be getting that h is equals to x plus n by root 3. I hope this is also clear. So this is your x value. Okay, we need to do the cross multiplication here. Okay. So what do we are having? We are having that equation 1 and equation 2. So from equations 1 and 2, I'm substituting the value of h. Then I will get root 3x is equals to x plus n by root 3, isn't it? Now when I'm shifting this one to the other side, I have left to with root 3x into root 3 is equals to x plus n. As you all know that root 3 into root 3 is equal to root 3 into root 3 is equal to 3x. Okay, minus x. When I'm shifting this x to the other side, it would become minus x is equals to n. So I have left with 2x is equals to n. Now this can be written as n by 2. So x is equal to how much at last is your 5 meters. Right. Now this x is your width of the road. Now I'm substituting x value, substituting x in equation number 1. Then I will get h is equals to root 3 into 5. That is, the answer is 5 root 3 meters. So this is your height of the tower. So this is the height of the tower, and this is the width of the road. Each were required to remove. So let us look at the next sum over here. A 1.5 meter tall boy is looking at the top of a temple which is 30 meters height from a point at a certain distance. Okay. So let me note down this. So you are having a boy over here. He is how much height? His height is 1.5 meters. Okay. Now he is looking at the top of a temple. Okay. Okay. Up to here we have the information. Okay. So this becomes a triangle. So this becomes a rectangle, isn't it? The length of this one is 1.5 meters only. So this is the information up to here which we read. The angle of elevation from its height to the top of the crown of the temple increases from 30 degrees. Means this is around 30 degrees. Over here it is how much? 30 degrees. Okay. Now this is increased to 60 degrees as he walks towards the temple. So let me say that he started to walk from here to here. That is your x meters. Oh, okay. Now from here also there is an angle of elevation. So the angle of elevation of this one is around 60 degrees. I hope this is also clear, right? And the distance he walked towards the temple. Now he is asking us to find the distance towards him over towards the temple. That is, you need to remove the distance x. So let me assume that from here to here to the total distance is d. Okay, that total distance is around d. Okay. Now if we look at here, it is 30 minus 1.5. It gives you this resultant. Okay, so this is a distance. So let me name it B here, A here. So the height of the temple is given as 30 meters. Height of the man. What about the height of the man? The height of the man is given as 1.5 meters. So now here, so let me say that the distance total distance is your 3 meters. The man walked distance. Man walked distance is how much is assumed as to be. So for first angle, I'm taking it as to be tan 30 degrees, and the other angle I'm taking it as to be tan 60 degrees. Wherein this the and 30. The board will be the opposite of this one, 5 meters um, by the adjacent of that one. That is your p value. Over here it is around 60 degrees. Now this is 60 degrees also taken as 28.5 by the adjacent value. Now the adjacent of this one is d minus x. Okay, so the value of a tan 30 is 1 by root 3 is equals to 28.5 by d. I am doing the cross multiplication so that I have left out with this answer. So let me name it as equation number 1. So tan 30 is root 3 is equals to 28.5 by d minus x as your answer. Okay, now as I am doing a cross multiplication here, I have left with root 3 du of d minus x is equal to 28.5. Now I need to substitute the value of d in this equation so that the equation comes out root 3 into 28.5 root 3 minus x is equals to 28.5 meters. I hope this is clear to everyone, right? So let me bring calculation inside. So the resultant is into 3 minus x root 3 equal to 28.5 is your resultant, isn't it? What I'm doing is I'm shifting this one to the other side. When it is shifting to the other side, here at the left hand side we are left with x minus 50 into 28 minus 0.5 minus 3 into 28.5 here. So this is x is equal to when I do these two into, I will be having only 57 left out divided by root 3. Now rationalizing the denominator, that is root 3 into root 3 by root 3, right? So here I left out with 57 into what? 57 to root 3 by 3. I'm dividing this one directly 19 times. So overall we are left out here. I'm writing it over here at the right hand side on the left hand side. 19 root 3. So x is equals to 19 into, you know, the value of root 3, right? So at last, when I'm doing these two into, this can be written as 32.908 meters is the required distance. So this is your the required distance walked, required distance walked by the man. I hope this is also clear, right? So let us look at the third one. His statue stands on top of a 2-meter tall pedestal. Okay, 2-meter tall pedestal. So let me make the pedestal. This is around 2 meters tall. Okay. The next sentence: from a point on the ground, the angle of elevation on the top of a statue is around 60 degrees. Okay, so you are having a height of this statue. It is been ordered like this. Okay, so this is your height. From one of the angle, it is measured as how much? 60 degrees. So this should be the required length. Over here, this is how much? Only 60 degrees. Okay. From the same point, the angle of elevation on the top of the pedestal is around 45 degrees. Means this elevation over here is how much? This is only 45 degrees. Hope this is also clear, right? Now he is asking us to find the height of this statue as usual. Okay, so let me write the information and let it this distance be your x meters. Okay, so I'm writing the given data. Given data is height of pedestal, that is equal to 2 meters, isn't it? Now height of this statue, whatever this statue I am taking, that is your h. Okay, angle of elevations and angle of elevations are also given over there. Now the distance between observation and foot of the pedestal, that is it to be written as x meters. Okay, so from this diagram I'm having two different observations. One is tan 45 degrees, that is equals to 2 by x. The value of tan 45 is 1. So I'm shifting this number towards the other side. So x is equals to 2 meters as your required answer. So let us look at the next one over here. The next one over here is tan 60 is equals to 2 plus h by x, as you need to require to remove the overall length over here. Okay, the value of tan 60 is root 3, 2 plus h by x. I'm substituting the x to the other side. Root 3 into x is equals to 2 plus h. Now I'm substituting x value from here. So I have left with root 3 into 2, root 3 equals to 2 plus h, right? So So I'm shifting, let's look at the next one here. I'm shifting the 2 the other side so that you will have -2. I'm removing out 2 outside so that this becomes 1 is equivalent to h. Okay, so this is equal to h. I'm substituting the value of root 3 minus 1 equals to h, right? So now the resultant answer is 2 into 0.732 is equals to h. So when I'm doing this one multiplication, right, I have left with only this answer. I hope this is also clear. Meters, okay? So this is the height of the statue, okay? So let me write it over here. The height of the statue. The statue. Let's look at the next sum. From the elevation of the top of a cellar tower is around 60 degrees. Okay, so this is a typical sum. Let's see how do we do it. I have a building here. So let me name it as the building. Okay. So right. So this is the building. So let me draw it properly. This is your building. Okay. Now he says that the elevation of a top of a tower is around 60. Means you are having some tower like this, and this elevation is given as 60 degrees. Okay, 60 degrees. And the angle of depression is also given to its foot. That is the angle of depression towards its foot. That is this angle. Right? Means I need to take care this angle 45 degrees. Okay. If the distance of the building from the tower is only 7 meters, means it is just 7 meters. So this is your required tower. Okay, I hope I'm clear up here. This is the required tower. Find the distance of then find the height of the tower. You need to remove the height of the tower. So let me take the distance up to here to be x, and the overall distance to be y. Hope this is also clear. And this is distance is the distance between tower and the building. Tower and building is 7 meters, isn't it? And the height of the building. Height of the building is equal to x meters. Okay, height of the tower and a tower. Height of the tower is equal to y meters, isn't it? I hope this is also clear for you. Okay. So let's see the angles now. And 45 degrees can be written as what? It is your opposite side is your x by your adjacent. Okay, the value of and 45 is 1 by 7. I'm shifting the denominator. Yeah, that side 7 is equals to x, so x is equal to how much? 7 as your required answer. So let's look at the other angle, that is and 60 degrees is equivalent to the opposite is y minus x by the adjacent is this one. So and 60 is root 3 y minus x by 7. I'm shifting over to the other side. So we are now 7 into root 3 equals to y minus x. I'm substituting the value of x. So I have left with 7 root 3 equals to y minus 7. I'm shifting this number to the other side. 7 root 3 minus 7 equals to how much? Y. Okay, so if you look at the next side, I'm removing 7 outside directly. So that is root 3 minus 1 equals to how much? Y. So I'm substituting the value of root 3, that is 1.73 minus 1 is equals to how much? Y. So 7 into what is left out? 732 is equals to y is left. So at last I can write the answer as 19.124 meters. Okay, if you do this into, you will have this answer directly. I hope this is also clear to everyone. Meters had been tied with the electric pole. Okay, let me take the height of this pole here, h. Okay, it is height with 18 meters, with an angle of elevation 30 degrees with the ground. So at some distance, I'm taking the angle of elevation to the ground is to be as 30 degrees. Okay, this is clear, right? Good. And because it was like covering a long distance, it was at an angle of elevation as 60 degrees. Now, whenever the angle is increasing, right, it is reaching. Okay, so you need to take up some assumptions. The assumption has to be as like this. Let the length of the wire removed is equals to your x. Okay, this is your. So let me write this. Let the length of the wire removed is equivalent to your x. Okay, and the height of the pole is equals to how much? H. I hope this is also clear to everyone. So let us look at the diagram now. We're having two different angles over here. So let us see how do we sort out these two angles. And this is your 18 meters, right? So what about this? This is 18 minus x meters. Okay. So let us solve this. So I am taking a sine 30 degrees is equal to opposite by hypotenuse, that is your 18. Sine 30 is written as 1 by 2 equals to h by 18. So h is equivalent to 18 by 2 now. H is came out to be at last is 9 meters. So this is to everyone, right? Similarly, the next one, that is your sine 60 degrees is equals to h by 18 minus x. Sine 60 is written as root 3 by 2 equals to h by 18 minus x. I'm substituting the value of h now. Root 3 by 2 equal to how much? 9 by 18 by x. Now I'm cross multiplying here everything so that I'll get out with root 3 into 18, right? Minus root 3x is equivalent to 18. Now I'm shifting 18 towards this side and the root x to the other side. That is root 3x to this side. Now what I am doing is I am removing it out 18 to be common and this is left out, right? So I'm substituting the value of root 3. This is equivalent to your root 3 here also, right? So what do we have over here? So I think I should be dividing the root 3 to the other side. 18, right? So what I'll do is 18 into 0.732 by root 3. Okay. By root 3, as we are having here root 3, I'm rationalizing the denominator and the numerator simply. So what is left out, whatever is left out now, we need to take it out. So I think we are left with 18, 16, this comes out to be 6. Yeah. Okay, let's see how do we do this. Now, so I'm left out with only how much? 1.732 again into 18 into 0.73 by 3 goes out like this. Okay, so this would be your answer, right? 6 times. So when I'm doing this all into, the resultant is how much? 1.732 would give you like approximately like 293 point. Okay. Now into how much? 0.732. Now again when I'm doing this one out into when I do this 0.732, the overall answer decreases to 7.606. 944 meter. I hope this is clear to everyone. So when you're simple computation, you can do this for now. No need to explain that, right? Let us look at the next one. The angle of elevation of top of a building from foot of a tower is okay. From the foot of a tower, okay. So what I'll take is I'm taking this one as to be a tower. Okay. The angle of elevation from the foot of a tower is right? From foot of a tower to a building. Hope this is clear. So there is some distance over here, and this is how much? 30 degrees. And angle of elevation from the top of a tower to the foot of the building is 60 degrees. That is foot of the building, that is your this one, means you will be having here 60. So the opposite is, this is 60, right? Yes. If the our height is 30 meters, it's also given that the height of the tower is equal to how much? 30 meters. Now he is asking us to find the height of the building. I'm assuming the overall distance from here to here is only d. I hope this is also clear, right? So let me substitute the values. So let me write the values here clearly. So height of the tower is how much? Height of the tower is equal to 30 meters. Now height of what I should write here? I should be writing building. Height of the building is equal to your h. Okay, height of the building is equivalent to your h. Here what can be written? From this figure I can write it and 60 as what I'll get some angle, the height opposite by the distance is d, and and 60 is root 3 is equal to 30 by d. When I'm shifting this to here, I will have with 30 root 3. I need to do the rationalizing to the denominator here. So when I'm doing that one out, we are left with root 3 30 by 3. So this comes out to be d is at last equal to 10 to root 3 meters only. I hope this is clear to you. H by how much is your distance? That's your adjacent side. So and 30 is 1 by root 3 is equals to h. I'm substituting the value of d in this equation. So we are having something like this. Now I'm shifting onto the other side. So n root 3 by root 3. Root 3 is removed out and h came out to be in meters. Therefore, I can say that height of the building, I can say directly that the height of the building, that is h, can be written as n meters only. I hope this is also clear to everyone. So let's look at heights are standing opposite to each other. Okay, of equal heights are standing opposite to each other on the road, which is 120 meters width. So let me write this as 120 meter width road. Some a point between them on the road. The angles of elevation of the top of the poles are 60 and 30 respectively. So let me take that point over here. So this is your height and this is your elevation to the other one. Okay, I hope this is also clear to everyone, right? H and the heights are equal. You need to remember that. So this is around 60 degrees and this is around 30 degrees. Okay, this is around 120 meters, right? So this is 120 feet. So if I'm taking this to be x value from here to this end, the other end would be how much? So overall is 120 meters. For that, so this difference over here is 120 minus x meters. Hope this is also clear. Okay. So let us remove the values of this one. So you need to write every given options. So as I have underlined here, you need to write that as given sentences. I'm substituting this one directly. Tan 60. How can I write tan 60 as h by x? Isn't it? Tan 60 is root 3 is equal to h by x, isn't it? So at last h is equal to how much? Root 3x. This is your equation number 1. Also, I am taking the other value, that is tan 30 is equal to h by 120 minus x. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3 is equal to h by 120 minus x. So this is your equation number 2. So by solving equation number 1 and 2, by solving equation number 1 and 2, that is, we need to substitute the value of x, that is, the value of x. Means here, h can also be written as What h can be also be written as, it is written as 120. These two equations, I can write that root 3x is equal to 120 minus x by root 3. I'm shifting this root 3 to the other side, then I'll have root 3 into root 3x is equals to 120 minus x. So I have left with the 3x is equals to 120 minus x. I'm shifting that side. Much 120. So this is your 4x is equals to 100. So x is equals to how much? 120 by 4. When I divide this, I'm having x is equal to how much? 30 meters. I'm substituting for the value. So let me remove the distance between the poles. Pole 1 is how much? 30. Distance between pole number 2 is how much? 120 minus 30. This would be giving me around how much? 90 meters, right? That's your feet per meters. Okay. As we have taken here 120 as your feet, let me take this one also feet. So this is also your feet. Okay. Now let me remove the height of the pole, that is h is equals to root 3 into x. X is your 30. So h is equals to 1.732 to 30. So I can write this one as h is equivalent to 51.96. So 51.96 feet. Hope this is also clear to everyone. Here in the elevation of a top of a tower from two different points at a distance of, okay, we are having two different points. If you look at that, the maximum one is 9 and the smaller one is how much? 4. Okay, the smaller one is how much? 4. That is 4. Okay, and the height of the tower, whose base of the tower and in this same straight line which are complementary. Okay, if I'm taking this as to be your height h and this as your required point, so this is your angle x and this distance you are having here, and the other distance is complementary. Some of the complementary angles are, you know that how much, right? As it is 90, this is 90 minus x. I hope this sum is clear up to here without any doubts, right? Right. So let us write the assumptions over here and let us go ahead with this. That the height of the tower is equal to, that height of the tower, let me write the height of the tower is equal to h meters. Also the angle of elevations, you know that now. I have left over and x is equals to h by 4 and I'm making it as a equal to 1. Similarly, the next equation is tan of 90 minus x is equal to h by 9. So whenever I'm taking the other value, I should write it as hot x is equal to how much? By 9. I can write hot x as 1 by n x is equal to h by 9. So at last I can write what n x is equal to 9 by h. So this is your equation number 2 here, right? So I'm solving for 1 and 2 equations. I'm substituting and making them equal. Okay, when I do that one out, I'm getting h by 4 is equals to 9 by h, right? So this is nothing but h square is equals to 9 into 4. So h square is equals to 36. So I can take this as x is equals to, so I can take this as h is equals to 6 meters over here as I had taken here meters. Okay. So this is your height of the required tower. I hope this is also clear to everyone. Okay, let's look at the other sum over here. The angle of elevation of a jet plane from point A is how much? 60 degrees. Okay, from point A it is how much? It is like 60 degrees. After a flight of 15 seconds, the angle of elevation changes to around 30 degrees. Okay, if the jet plane is flying at a constant height, find the speed of the jet plane. Okay, so from point A, that is, I'm taking this value. Okay, so let me rename this as for or thousands, it has to be Q. Okay. So it is moving at a constant distance. You are having some angle of elevations, right? So this is one of the angle of elevation which is longer, and that one should be the shorter angle, that is 30 degrees. The one which is nearer, that needs to be 60. I hope this is clear to everyone, right? So this is your distance part, right? Good. So the plane is moving like this in this direction. Okay. So let me write it M N EQR is good, right? EQR. EQR. So that's it. And here he says that the height he has given as, the height which is given over here is 1500 root 3, and this distance is your x. I hope this is clear to everyone, right? Okay. So let us write the assumptions of this one clearly. Height of the plane which is moving in one direction from the ground is taken as Pm is equal to Rm is equal to 1500 root 3 meters. I hope this is clear, right? So you know the angle of elevations over there at 1060 degrees. Now I'm taking this as tan 60, that is your opposite side. Opposite side is how much? 1500 root 3 by your adjacent. Your adjacent side is how much? Q. I hope this is clear to everyone. So what is the value of roots here? Tan 60 is 1500 root 3 by QM. Here root 3 is left off one time. So I can write at last 2m is equals to how much? 1500 meters only, right? And also we are having the other angle value over here, that is tan 30 degrees is what it is your opposite by the length of QM plus MN. I hope this is clear to everyone. The value of tan 30 is 1 by root 3 is equal to 1500 root 3 by QM plus Mn. Mn is your x value. Okay. So let us substitute this in values now. So Qm plus x is equal to 1500 root 3 into root 3. As you know, you are having the double roots, and Q value is how much? 1500 plus x is equivalent to how much? X is equivalent to how much? So you are substituting all these values here. So I will get here 1500 into 3, right? Equally, right? So I'm shifting this one to the other side. So x is equals to 1500 into 3 minus 1500. So I can simply say that 1500 into 2. That is x is equal to how much? 3000 meters. I hope this is clear up to here, right? Okay. Now the required thing is that the distance traveled. Now he is asking us to remove the distance traveled. Okay, now the distance traveled in 15 seconds is how much? Is our resultant, that is 3000 meters. Okay, now he is asking us to remove the speed of the jet plane. Okay, speed is equals to distance by time. So S is equals to 3000 by time is 15. So when you are dividing this, the answer is 200 meters per second. Now let us convert this into kilometers, because we need to look at this as your kilometers only. So you should convert that. So S is equals to how much? 200 into 8 by 5. You need to do this to convert meters per second to kilometers per second, kilometers per hour. Okay, per hour you need to do it 18 by 5. If you need to do the reverse of this, you need to do the multiplication with this one. So when I look at this one here, right, so I left over is 40. So from the foot of the building is 30 degrees and the angle of elevation on the top of the tower from the foot of the tower is 50. Okay, let us see this one here clearly. What is the ratio of the height? He's asking the ratio of the height. So you are having two different as it's some distance d. I have assumed it. Okay, and one of the angle of the tower I'm taking it as to be what 60 degrees. Okay, now the other angle needs to be taken as 30 degrees. So this is around how much? 30 degrees. Hope this is clear. So let this be your our x and let this be your our y. Okay. Yeah. So this is your our. Okay. So let me take let height of the tower. Let me take the height of the tower as x meters. So this is your required our let height of the building is equals to how much? Y meters. Okay. So these are two one meters and you have the distance and you have the elevations also. Now let us look at the values. That is tan 30 degrees can be written as opposite by your adjacent, quite simple. And 30 is 1 by root 3 is equal to how much? X by d. So d is equal to how much? Root 3 times over x. So this is the equation number 1. So similarly, let me remove and 60 and 60 is y by d and 60 value is taken as root 3 equals to y